Hello, and welcome. You're listening to the realest podcast out there, the C.A.P.Cast. Brought to you by your hosts, Eli, Maverick, Austin, Tyler, Damion, and whoever else decides to talk in the background this week. If you wish to support the show, like, subscribe, and leave a comment to let us know your thoughts on today's topic, or how annoying your least favorite host was this week. And without further ado, I present to you the realest episode yet. No cap. Hello, and welcome to this week's episode of the C.A.P.Cast. I'm Eli.
I'm Maverick.
I'm your host, Tyler.
That was not your host. I'm your host and everybody's favorite host, Damion.
I hate that guy.
I hate that guy.
Why the fuck are you even here?
You know what?
Leave.
I'm the main host
Hey,
and
hey,
everyone's
you
favorite.
are
Hey,
not.
You are not the main host.
host.
Damion,
Hey,
hang
you
on.
wanna
No,
vote?
no,
You
I
wanna
got
vote?
this. No, I got this.
Okay.
Damion, you can be the main host when we use your computer and you edit the podcast.
Okay, that's fair. I'm everyone's favorite host, though. So
No.
I say we have a vote real fast.
Yeah.
Damien is definitely not
Hang
the
on,
favorite
actually,
host.
I'd like to introduce a new segment.
Oh, Eli, what is the segment?
For this segment, basically, we'll go back and we'll pick a comment from one of the past casts, and we'll just read it on air and react to it live.
Yeah.
So, I just thought this one was relevant. So, this comment is from Bryson Harbor, and he said, this was on the Children of the Cast episode, he said, Damion definitely wants to get pegged. I think we're going to have to move him up on the gay list.
You know what? That's a great comment, Bryson. Thank you so much for leaving a comment.
Yes,
I
Thank you so
agree.
much.
That's
Bryson,
my favorite comment we've ever received, I think.
I'm just
Yeah.
saying, I thought I had your support when I did the boxing match.
No,
and
you did. He did. Yeah.
I'm not feeling the support anymore, Bryce.
He's not saying he doesn't support you, just that he thinks you're into pegging and should be moved up the gay scale.
I know, but I don't think
You
that's
know?
so.
You know you need to get moved up.
I read the comment. I don't understand the concept.
Speaking of getting
So-
pegged,
So,
into our topic today.
this week, we're talking about birthdays. And so recently, everyone's host, Damion,
Favorite host.
everyone's...
One of the hosts of all time, Damion.
Yep, he turned 21.
Ooh.
Welcome to the club, you spring chicken.
Yeah, took you long enough.
Happy to be
Young
here.
cock.
I am happy to be here, guys.
For those attentive listeners among us,
what?
you might recall that we accounted an event several years ago in which Damion was allegedly engaging in some potentially not legal activities for a 21-year-old.
You know,
This
I do remember that.
is of course just a point of confusion. Damion was 21 then too.
Yeah, he's been 21 for a long time.
This
I'm
episode was
I'm-
actually pre-recorded before we started the podcast.
Yeah, we actually, yeah.
Yeah, it's been
This one's been on the burner for a while.
So,
just kind of like the next Olympics.
Do we want to start?
no, I got this.
Okay.
So Damion had a pretty wild
Wait,
21st
Can we have a
birthday.
timeout real fast?
Yeah.
For audio viewers, you know, Eli's hair right now is completely fucking busted. It is,
Dude,
What happened?
dude.
I ran my fingers through it.
It is impressive how.
Dude, just wait until we're in the desert for a couple days and I get sweaty.
Too
Oh.
bad you're going to lose the fit off.
I'm
in
gonna...
Vegas.
Dude, shut the fuck up, you dumbass.
You
don't-
shut the fuck
You don't
up.
know shit about fashion.
Yeah, I
Right,
do.
Mr. Motherfucker?
No, you
wear
do not.
boots with every fit you have, and it works because the only shit you own is t-shirt and jeans, motherfucker.
Yeah, that's all I need.
Is that what that is? So, I'll look like straight... What's his name? Johnny Test with my hair in the desert.
Dude, if you dyed your hair and looked like Johnny
You should
Test,
dye
I
your
would
hair.
give you $50.
50? That'll cover the price of the dye.
Okay.
I'll give you 25.
At $75.
If you use Johnny Test's fit as your Vegas fit,
It is
I
way too late for that. I already have the other fit.
It sounds like you don't want to make how much money?
You're right, because I'm going to earn way more than that in Vegas. Anyways,
Okay,
so
but what if
Damion
you
had a
don't?
pretty wild 21st birthday this past week, but we're going to come back to that, and first we're going to just talk about birthdays in general. So, with the exception of Damien's 21st birthday, do you guys have any specific birthdays that stand out to you?
I want to ask, what is the first birthday you can remember?
I was 4. It was Bob the Builder themed.
Holy shit, that
was
is so
fast.
specific.
My dad brought it up recently. He was like, Eli doesn't remember his 4th birthday. And I was like, was it the Bob the Builder one? And he was like, yeah.
Why did you? Bob the
That's
Builder.
it. That had to be a really good birthday because that's the only one I remember besides one other
Why
one.
was it so good?
I don't
You don't
know.
remember
I
last
was
year's
4.
birthday?
I just remember it being Bob the Builder.
Bob the Builder is a pretty cool guy.
It was in a park pavilion.
He has a yellow hard hat.
It was awesome. Yeah, it was a sick-ass birthday. I don't remember why, but I remember it this long.
I don't
so
think
add it
any of
again.
us were there.
No, I
No.
didn't know any of you.
The
not
Dark
even
Ages.
not even me.
Yeah.
I don't remember which birthday it was. I want to say it was like maybe my 4th or 5th birthdays. It was like pretty.
Damn.
I mean not 4th or 5th. When I was in 4th or 5th grade.
Okay. That's
Oh, those were good birthdays.
I feel like it's very vague, but I feel like it was pretty soon after I started like doing the like more or less every year I have people like over to like spend the night or whatever, just like a big birthday bonanza each year of sorts.
I do like Tyler's birthdays.
Tyler has good birthdays.
He does.
He has good birthdays.
Especially more recently, whenever he's became a terrible alcoholic. And
yeah, I love alcohol
He
so
does.
much.
You should have seen Tyler at his last birthday. He was so wasted. He tried to play pool by himself.
Like,
But anyway,
it was
like,
pretty good from what I recall. I showed up like, the last 40 minutes.
Okay, I do actually want to say this. When Damion says he showed up to the last 40 minutes, you say the night at Tyler's, right? Damion showed up that morning.
I was on the different side of the country. I was in New Jersey,
you
and
hear
I
that?
flew back home.
Excuses?
he didn't even bring me a birthday rock.
He skipped Tyler's birthday to be in New Jersey.
Ooh, that's what it was. You were in New Jersey.
I was. The year before that, I was in Indiana.
You're not giving yourself a good reputation, especially with the pegging comment.
But anyways, the earliest birthday I remember, I think it was either when I was in 4th or 5th grade, and I don't remember much except that I think I had like Devin Jones and Wesley Wade at my birthday.
That's
Holy
a rowdy
shit.
combination.
I vaguely remember them getting in a fight.
Ooh!
That doesn't surprise me at all. What, 4th and 5th grade?
Yeah.
Doesn't
Yeah.
surprise me.
One of the first birthdays I think I can remember, one of the earliest ones, is pinatas, right? Pinatas are a big deal when you're a little kid. Even now, pinatas.
Oh, yeah.
Pinatas are fucking
Eli
great.
won't say no to pinata.
I fuck
Who
pinatas.
would? Who
No
would
one.
say no? That's not gay. Fucking pinata is not gay.
Right.
Can we agree with that already?
Yeah, it comes with a hole in it.
This is relevant.
Depends on if it's
God.
a
No, it's
male
not.
pinata or a female
What
pinata.
about a soccer ball? No,
Ooh,
so-
wait, why?
I'm joking
Based on
about.
that, we should ask if bread's...
I'm baking.
Gay.
No, we're
we
not
already
going
know
back to that.
Tyler's answer.
We're not going
Let
back
us
to
know in
that.
the comments below if you think fucking a piece of bread is gay.
Italian bread.
Okay, but seriously, one of the first memories I had was I wanted a pinata, and we were not in the best shape, financially speaking, and also I think it was just cheaper. So mom was like, "I'll make a pinata," and I remember her like helping her quote unquote make a pinata. It's basically you blow a balloon up and you do all the paper mache and all sorts of things. I remember I was really surprised with how good it looked, but that was when I was a kid. It might have looked like I do remember it was balloon shaped.
Is that a problem?
Yes, because the
Dude.
soccer ball is not balloon shaped. What?
Why have we never filled a pinata with hot dogs?
Stay tuned for next week
No,
when
no,
we fill
no.
a balloon.
That-
hot
Next week
dogs.
we will be in Vegas.
That's such a wonderful
Vegas.
idea.
Why are we filling
Vegas.
a pinata with hot dogs?
Why
It'd be
not?
funny. Imagine you break it open and just wieners.
Can you say wieners again?
Wieners.
The way you pronounce
Wieners.
wieners is interesting.
Wieners?
No, you did it differently that time.
Wieners.
There you go. It has to be in that wieners.
Yeah, it's like you have to say it in the way it's where something's. That's how you say when something's like candy, wieners. That's what's coming out of the pinata.
Can you say?
Cum.
No. But
Big booty Latina bitches. Wiener.
do you? I have more birthday memories, but do you guys want to go up or like just go through them real fast? Just memories you have. Damion, of course. Yeah, what's your first birthday party,
You remember your first birthday?
dude?
That's impressive.
I'm pretty good like that.
Yeah,
Um,
or at least the first one that you remember or want to remember.
so the first one I remember is
Oh fuck, that didn't sound good at all.
it's probably my 4th or 5th or four. I was 4 or 5. It was at Chuck E. Cheese's.
How was that a bad birthday?
Dude, I
It's
cannot
not.
wait to hear
Are these
about
supposed to be
Damien's
bad
4
birthdays?
for 4 birthday.
No.
Woo! I remember I threw up on Chucky. Like, I was giving him
What?
a hug,
Base.
and
You
that,
threw
that
base.
shit just came out like
That's
a fire
awesome.
hydrant.
That's
Dude,
awesome.
I know
That-
you were
I
giving
felt-
him mad head.
Retrospect, I feel really bad, but I just remember, like, completely drenching
Retrospect,
Chucky.
You were 4. Were you like, I'm gonna throw up on this motherfucker?
That-
Dude,
No, it
I
just
bet,
happened.
I bet that happens kind of frequently.
That poor minimum wage employee.
oh my god.
Well, he was in full fursuit, so he didn't get any on him.
No, but think how it smelled. Like, inside that suit,
Yeah.
it's
It
gotta
already
be
smells
hot
shit
and
in there,
radiant.
dude.
I know, but it
Chuck E.
could-
Cheese. I never had a
You
birthday.
created Purple Man.
I never had a birthday at Chuck E. Cheese, but I went there
It
a
was pretty
few
good.
select few times. Dude, it was such a heaven of a place.
Dude, I remember going to someone's birthday at Chuck E. Cheese, and everyone got him Bionicles, and I only remember this because I was so jealous.
Because you want a Bionicle?
He had so many Bionicles.
Hold on. While we're on the
What's
topic
a
of
Bionicle?
Fuck you.
You're retarded.
As we're on the topic of Chuck E. Cheese,
Oreos.
right? I was able to go there recently.
Maverick had the time of his life.
Oh, it was a
let me tell
great
you.
time. We definitely like played the system hardcore. But they serve White Claws there now.
What?
They serve White Claws.
Guys, we're taking my nephew to Chuck E. Cheese.
We need to take Eli's nephew to Chuck E. Cheese.
Happy birthday, Zayden!
Happy birthday, little man. Let's go. Here's your White Claw. it's way different than
Hey,
how I remember.
Zay, try this.
Try that. This is some mean apple
Start,
juice.
start him young.
Start him young. But yeah,
That's what I'm saying.
but that's the earliest birthday you can remember.
Yes, sir.
I had one birthday. This was the best birthday I ever had, I think.
Holy shit!
It was a long time ago, but I remember it was in elementary school sometime. I went on the back porch. We had a cooler full of grape soda. I played Skrillex on my old-ass laptop.
Was this middle school?
No, this was elementary school.
Whoa.
You played Skrillex in elementary school?
Oh, dude, yeah.
God.
Scary Monsters and Nice Sprites? Hell yeah.
You're so edgy.
Dude, and then it gets better. We drank the grape sodas sitting on the truck box of my dad's truck, and my parents rented one of the big inflatable slides,
No.
and they put it in the driveway.
No
That's pretty
Yeah.
shot.
It
pretty
was
good.
fucking sick.
It's pretty good.
That sounds epic.
It was so fucking awesome.
They're gonna do that now?
Dude, we should. We'd probably break the fuck out of the slide.
Yeah.
Okay.
I just remembered what I did every year before I started doing the, like, having a bunch of people over to spend the night deal.
What'd you do?
I was a Laser Quest gamer.
Dude,
Laser Quest was so
yeah.
Laser Quest was so good.
So, hang on. So I'm gonna say this. My good best friend named Preston, every year for his birthday, for at least like 6 or 7 years, he had laser tag people come to his house,
What?
set up laser
I
tag
remember that.
on the hill,
Oh, I
and
was there
in his
for one of
backyard
those.
around the house, and we just went to town playing laser tag at his house for like 6 or 7 hours. It was really good.
I have a distinct memory because I thought Clayton Baldwin was really cool then, and so Preston was trying to say Black Hawk, and he said Black Hawk, and I was like, "Holy fuck!" And I ran to Clayton. I'll be like, "Dude, you'll never believe what this motherfucker just said." I was like, "He said Black Cock."
Do you still think Clayton's cool?
No,
I haven't seen him in
not
such a
really.
long time. I don't know what he is anymore.
Yeah, that's fair. I think he's not my flavor of cool at the very least.
This is unrelated, but I had a similar incident in school. Whenever I was a kid, I had a speech impediment in elementary school, and I still, it was bad back then. But there's a SpongeBob
Back
episode.
then.
Oh, I know
There's,
this
there's
story.
a SpongeBob
Dirty
episode.
Dan.
Yeah, there's a
Oh,
SpongeBob
yeah.
episode where they say "I'm Dirty Dan," and I definitely thought they were saying "I'm Dirty Damn," and I was repeating this to like every kid on the playground, and like so many kids went and told the teachers, and finally they were like, "Maverick, are you
Snitches.
saying Dan or damn?" And upon them saying that, I was like, "Oh, I fucked up," and I was like, "Dan." It just sounds like the other one because I have a speech impediment, and they're like, "Okay." I never got in trouble for it. And so many kids were like, "Dude, you said a bad word." I was like, "No." I don't know what you mean.
Yeah,
Why were so many kids in elementary school snitches?
Dude, they were.
Really?
dude,
though.
it's true.
I fucking hate. I still hate.
That's
I
how
hate
you
snitches to this
separate,
day.
you know, who your actual friends are.
Yeah, that's how it was in elementary school.
That's how you separate the real microphones from the fakes.
Yeah. But it was for real though, because I remember we had a whole lunch crew. It was at the end of the table, and
me too.
Yeah, it was always at the end of the table, and it was the rowdy kids.
Yeah.
And you just didn't snitch.
Yeah.
You'd say whatever.
Like, dude, shit. Holy shit.
Dude, wouldn't it be funny if we just all started coughing? Do you know how many times we did that one? A lot. It was bad one day.
Yeah.
They shut the lunch down.
They did that a lot.
They did.
I remember one time I was sitting at like the furthest end of the table away from the trash can. I was like, I bet I can make this chocolate milk in the trash can. And I fucking sprayed chocolate milk all over everyone between me and the trash can.
Did you make it in the trash can?
I don't remember.
Do you know how many times that happened?
Probably a decent.
I think I have a memory of someone doing that. It might have been you.
Dude, what if we just sat at the same lunch table?
First grade. It would been first grade, right?
I didn't do that in first grade.
Kindergarten?
I wasn't there in kindergarten.
I don't know. Anyways, birthdays, right?
Birthdays.
So, you know, everyone has a kind of like a theme with their birthdays.
Okay.
What my theme turned into was go-karts.
That's a good theme.
Because we had 2 or 3 go-karts, depending on what time, and kids would spend the night, and we just ride go-karts in the backyard, and I make fun of them because they couldn't drive a go-kart to save their lives.
Could you drive a go-kart to save your life?
Yes.
That's pretty cool.
But that was like that was what my birthday parties were known for. But like looking back at it, my parents were like, damn, we don't want to spend fucking money on you know, a party. Just invite your friends over. I don't even know if we fed them. I don't remember feeding them.
That's funny.
Like, I think it was like show up at like 7. So most of them had already ate.
Oh, that's the economical way to do it.
Yeah. So that was what my parties were mostly known for. I say known for. It was like 5 or 6 people, but you know.
I remember you talking about that shit.
It got around. It got around.
Round, round, get around. I get around.
Speaking of that, Damion, tell us about your 21st birthday.
Just jumping right to it.
No foreplay?
Do we have any more comments before we move into Damien's 21st birthday?
What about your 21st birthday?
I don't.
You turned 21 before any of us in the group.
Yeah.
What was your 21st
Yeah,
birthday?
Eli is the elder of the group. I would like to say that.
Let's go around and talk about 21st birthday.
He is the old man.
Eli.
Well, if we're going around, we should start with Maverick, then come towards you and finish with you, right?
That's true.
Let's do oldest, youngest.
Okay, that works too. So when I turned 21, I don't remember if I did something with you guys. I probably did, but just me, because I was the only legal one. I may have just drank with you guys at like the apartment or something. But I went to what I've done for like all my past few birthdays is just gone to the Storming Crab, which is this good Cajun boil place. I fuck crab legs. They're so
what?
good.
What?
I thought it was just bread.
Nope. But yeah, no, I get crab legs, and I got a beer with my dad, and yeah, that was it. I don't remember if I did anything too special besides that. But yeah, now my birthday parties are kind of just go to Storming Crab with family, and then fucking do something with friends. That's about it.
I don't
It's
remember
pretty-
your 21st birthday.
I may not have done anything. I remember I did the Dope Mode Bash one year, but I think that was in high school.
I
And I think that was the last official birthday party.
I think that was right when COVID started happening.
I think so
It
too.
was.
But yeah, that was the last birthday party I had.
Am I older than you, Tyler?
I
am.
think I'm older than you. What
Maverick is
September
September.
19th.
Yeah,
Maverick's
you're,
older.
you're older than me.
I don't
Yeah,
think we
a little
did
bit.
jack shit for my birthday.
Oh.
Yeah, everyone forgot it.
Yeah, that tends to happen quite a bit.
Well, okay, look. You just gotta remind
I
people.
don't know why I asked. I knew when your birthday was.
That makes one of us.
But yeah, I'm pretty sure we didn't do anything. Actually, I know for facts I didn't buy alcohol until like 2 or 3 months ago for the first time. So I had alcohol, but I hadn't bought it.
Oh, okay.
I would have bought some for my own birthday if we did something like that.
Okay.
What about your 21st?
Oh,
Yeah,
That
you're
was good. That
you're
was, Tyler, out of all of us so far, Tyler's had the best 21st.
Hey, we don't know that. We haven't heard. We
I
seriously
said so
haven't
far.
heard.
I said
I'm
so
pretty
far.
sure the group
For the
as a
record-
whole enjoyed my 21st birthday more than they enjoyed Damien's.
That is fair.
That is fair.
Damien enjoyed his birthday so much it makes up for all the not having more people at his.
I had plenty of people at mine.
We'll get there.
My 21st, I did my standard, just invite a bunch of friends over to my house, hang out in the basement, play pool, shoot darts, that kind of thing. Every year I watch an old school sci-fi movie.
It was RoboCop, wasn't it?
This last year? No, it was
Your move.
It was The
Thing.
The Thing. Yeah.
We watched RoboCop.
I gotta check your reflexes.
I think it was the year before we watched RoboCop. Yeah. But yeah, despite it being my 21st birthday, I did not really drink. I took
a shot.
I took a shot and then I tried bourbon and it was bad.
Bourbon is good.
It's an acquired taste.
I'm not interested in acquiring it. I don't like alcohol. I think it tastes bad. Getting drunk isn't interesting to me. So I'm not as big fan. The resident square.
That'd be a good t-shirt.
But everyone else at the party, and by everyone else I mean Eli, Maverick, and Austin.
Specifically Eli and Austin.
No, I would never get drunk.
They made up for the alcohol that I was not drinking. They got pretty blasted. I think it's probably in the top 3 drunkest I've seen Eli.
I think it's really fair.
Yeah.
I got drunk first, but I wasn't a terrible drunk, I don't think. I don't remember. I do remember because I wanted to drive home. You guys were like, "No, you should," and I was like, "Fuck this, I'm sober."
Also, for the
I was
record,
sober at that
me
point.
and Maverick definitely coordinated to get Austin's car to work, or was it Eli's car? Eli was too drunk to drive to work the next day.
Yeah.
Oh,
and me and Maverick coordinated.
So
we drove Maverick's or Eli's car to level up.
So when I stopped drinking, Eli and Austin were on the uphill, and they did not stop to the point where Eli woke up and was like, "I'm gonna be real with you, Chief. I'm still drunk."
I woke up and I sat there for a second. I was like, I should not be this dizzy right now. And I sat up and I was like, what the fuck?
Yeah, and we had to drive Eli to work.
Austin drove Eli to work. Maverick drove Eli's car to work, and I came and picked up Maverick.
Yep.
And then we went all the way back to Tyler's, and we got Maverick's car, and then we went about our very way.
Your very way?
Dude, I remember something I did during that trip.
Voyage.
Voyage, yeah. So we slept in a dark room, but Eli and Austin were being two drunk idiots, and so I couldn't really sleep easily because I'm trying to contain them. 2 separate things happened. One, everyone gets in the room, we're all talking. They've been talking for an hour and a half, right? I'm like, I'm gonna sneak on the floor and go grab somebody's leg behind me. And by the time I got to the floor and all the way there, Tyler just goes, "Okay, guys, good night." And everyone just goes, "Yeah, good night." And collectively, everyone started going to sleep. And I was like, I can't grab anyone's leg now. Because now it's gonna be, it's weird before. But now it's like, what the fuck are you doing? So I had to crawl all the way back. And
I remember you on your way back. I didn't notice you leaving, but I do remember you coming back.
And I remember laying the floor for a while because it's so loud getting in the chair. Probably got in the chair. But something else I remember is in the middle of the night, I'm a pretty light sleeper. And in the middle of the night, waking up and hearing somebody go making noises that aren't legible. And I'm kind of awake, but not really. Somebody turns a flashlight on, and it's Eli in the corner of the room going, "Where's the bathroom? Where am I?" And I remember
for reference, the bathroom's probably about 5 feet away from him.
Yeah. It's left, Eli, left. And he's going right.
I was in the chair closest to the bathroom.
Yeah, he was.
The room was literally attached to the bathroom.
Yes, it was he could reach over and touch the door almost, and he got lost. So that was funny. That was good.
That
so in retrospect, I showed up
from New Jersey,
40 minutes before Tyler said he wanted people to kind of start leaving.
I'll give Damion credit. He did show up for my birthday.
I did show up. And it was funny because I walked in, his dad answered the door and was like, "Hey, you made it." I'm like, "Yeah." I don't think they recognized me. That was kind of funny.
They did.
Did they? Oh.
They know who you are.
I have a reputation.
Yeah, it's hard to mistake you. Gosh, Damion.
I go down and they're talking about it. I'm like, "Guys, I've made it." And instantly they just go into telling all these stories, and it was very nice to see. I felt like I was there from all the accounts and how Eli was also still drunk trying to
Eli's
defend
still
himself.
drunk.
He was drunk trying to defend himself, and it made it even better. Like, it was good.
Yeah.
It was a good party. I had a good time, even though I wasn't drinking.
Oh, you had plenty of entertainment.
Oh, yes, I was very entertained.
Oh.
Tyler very much likes to engage the drunk people and, make them drink more.
Yeah.
And
I
party.
also do that.
It's fun.
Dude,
It's
Maverick
so
used
fun.
to do it a lot.
And he
still does it the same amount, but he used to not drink. So you used to think that was his character, and then he started drinking and he still did it, and you're like,
yeah, because I'm like, oh, you need a drink in your hand, and it used to be like, well, you're not drinking, so now I have a drink in my hand. I'm like, hey, you should finish that drink. And I'm like drinking an Angry Orchard, and you guys are doing like vodka or something like that, and you're like, I'm like, I'll finish it if you finish yours, and you're like, yeah. I'm like, aye, Captain. So Damion, speaking of taking shots,
Oh, shit.
tell us, this is news to us.
yeah, we
For the
haven't
record-
gotten the scoop yet.
This group has not heard what happened at all on my birthday.
Yeah, and it's interesting because you would think you would tell us about it.
For the record, I drank 90% of the weekend, and I did not talk to the group much at all.
No, he didn't. So,
He went on a
Damion,
3-day bender and abandoned us.
guys, we don't like doing this very often anymore. But this is story time with Damion.
Story
Yeah.
time with Damion.
Yeah, Tyler's expression was...
Guys,
Yep.
last time we did
remember.
this, we started a new season on the next episode.
Yeah,
We're
so
not
Get ready
How about-
for season 4
Yeah.
next week.
No.
How about you pick it up then, buddy? and
No
tell
one
the
even knows
story.
this is season 3.
Yeah, no, it's
Guys, this is
very
season-
apparent.
Yeah, this is season 3. If
If you're watching the episodes in chronological order, you can clearly tell in the playlist.
One of our viewers is, one is not.
Well, maybe our editor, who's already putting in overtime. Thank the editor, guys.
Thank the editor.
Thank you,
Don't
editor.
worry about it.
Maybe,
Guys,
maybe-
drop a like for our
maybe
editor.
he should put like season 3 in the titles.
But then he has to change the template for the thumbnails.
Anyways, Damion, tell us about your birthday.
Okay, guys. So, way back when I was doing my training arc for
Just if we were still on Discord, we can use the crickets.
Oh, dude!
So when I was doing my training arc for the fight that I won, me, Marshall, and Zach White. Zach White's important because there's like 400 Zachs.
What if his name was Zach Black?
It's not. I said, hey guys, I want to go to the Joe for my 21st, right when I turn 21. Like, I want to go out, party, and then go to the Joe. They're like, okay. So, Friday night rolls around, we go to the Joe. On the way to the Joe, it's me, Zach, Orion, and Marshall in the car. We're driving to the Joe, and we're about to turn on the road, and we see something in the road. There's it ends up being a 2-inch piece of PVC. And
That's a
Marshall
good deal.
starts going fucking nuts. He's like, buddy, we gotta get that. That shit's expensive. So we pull around into Speedway, pull back around, and we stop the car in the middle of the road. Marshall runs out, grabs his piece of
He
PVC.
does like his PVC pipe.
He loves his PVC pipe. So we grab it, and it's just sticking outside the car, either window, as we're rolling up to the Joe. Once we park at the Joe. What?
Continue.
Oh, you're candling. Anyway, so I was...
That's a gay term.
Can I interrupt real quick? If you guys hear hissing in the background, it's because Damion recently got a Gila monster as a pet, and it's hissing at us from the kitchen.
Yeah.
It's pretty cool.
It's cool, but it's not very friendly.
His
and
name is Frog Legs.
Did you know that Gila monsters have one of the worst bites, but it's not because it's venomous?
It's just because it's
It's
bacteria.
because its mouth is so disgusting. The bacteria is like not good.
Well,
That's
see,
why his
that's
name's
why.
Frog Legs.
Yeah, Damien's been brushing his teeth manually.
Yeah, Damion has really thick
He's
skin.
given him those little those
He hates
those
it.
dog treats meant to clean their teeth.
He's
But
been- it's just been-
he ain't liking it too much.
He's just been feeding him gum. That's why there's all these gum wrappers all about, you know?
Yeah, don't mind him.
Yeah. Continue.
Alright, so anyway, we roll up to the Joe. We walk in the Joe, it's about 11:30, and the guy looks at his watch, looks at me, he's like, go in, party, when it gets 3 minutes before midnight, wash your hands, come back out, and we'll let you back in. 21. I'm like, okay. We go out, we go dance. Marshall knows the DJ at the Joe, and he got him to say happy birthday to me over the loudspeaker.
Oh, there
Nice.
needs to be a clarification, right? The reason we're not there is because we all fucking hate the Joe.
Not my
Yeah.
crowd.
That
never
is
been
very
there.
true. My Joe crowd is definitely Marshall, Orion, and Zach. So
It's a very country bar if you couldn't
It
guess
is.
by the name.
yeah, it's kind of my Joe. Anyways, walk out, get stamped up, get stamps going all up my arm, and I walk into the Joe, and I just go and buy a pitcher of beer. So I go buy me a pitcher of beer, and I go find the crowd. They're out sitting by the rocking
Go find
chairs.
the white bitches.
Yep.
Then-
So I once again clarification real fast, but again, fuck you, Damion. No, what?
Whoa.
Whoa.
Buddy.
That was oof.
You just bark at them?
Damion, can you please do your bark? Damion, please.
Look at the break of noise you just made.
It's just
Damien,
But-
you'd make a really retarded dog.
So,
He's a
Damion,
retarded
for
human.
those that need to be reminded, although Damion may not seem like it, Damion is a fucking lightweight. Damion, Eli can drink as much as Damion, and I would argue Damion is more drunk.
I can hold beer when I start getting liquor in my system or anything that's not beer.
That's because
it goes
beer
down
is
fast.
5%.
So anyways, right as I get my pitcher and go sit down, Preston, his girlfriend, and Steven and his girlfriend show up, and they're here to throw down with me at the Joe.
I didn't know they were there.
Yeah, they all came.
Steven at the
What?
Joe?
Yeah.
Holy shit. Did they bring the baby?
No, they had a babysitter.
Gay.
So Marshall then I see him walk away, and then he comes back. He comes back with a waitress, and he buys me 2 shots. The waitress then pours both shots in my mouth. And the shots just start draining down my face because she over poured my mouth. Like I couldn't down the
Damian,
shots.
That's
fast
an
enough.
innuendo.
You have small mouth volume.
Yeah, you'll have that on the big jobs.
You should ask.
That was
Never mind.
very poor terminology to... Okay, continue.
So
To use the- What was that?
So, okay, where was I? Drinking, right? So I'm going, me, Preston, Steven, we're all sitting there drinking. We're going to town. Then I finally finish my pitcher. I'm about to go dance and go to town, right? Marshall walks up with another pitcher. He's like, here you go, buddy. I got you another one. So I down a second pitcher of beer.
So that's like 2 shots, 2 pitchers.
2 shots, 2 pitchers, and I pre-gamed before with Jack and Coke.
Yes.
You weren't 21 then. You're not allowed to do that.
You don't know that.
He was
You don't-
21.
Yeah, you don't know me.
Oh, okay.
This is all theoretical.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
You don't know me.
It's all theoretical until he turned 21.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's not theoretical now. The past is theoretical.
Time is relative.
That's what I'm saying. Okay. Shit, where was I?
Marshall brought you beer.
Marshall brought me beer.
How do you forget where you were in your own story?
I was drunk.
That doesn't... Are you currently?
No.
Well, then tell the fucking story!
So, this also, we have to do a flashback real quick for my training arc. There was this girl that snapped me in one of my training arcs practices, and Orion happened to know her. Orion also happened to have her snap.
Mm-hmm.
And since then, at said Joe, Orion and me snapped her at the same time, realizing that we knew each other and we were partying. At this point, I am definitely drunk, stumbling around. I had just ridden the bull. You know, I'm going to town, running around the Joe, dancing, talking to women.
Before you continue, I need to go to the bathroom real fast. But I also just wanted to leave Damion with this. You know how you paid for my Skittles?
You took my $1?
No,
Yeah.
I did.
Yeah, Eli took your $1, then I bought more Skittles with it.
That's I figured that's what happened because I couldn't find the $1. I'm like,
Yes,
oh, they
yeah,
took
so
my
yeah,
$1.
so yeah. I just wanted to tell you that.
That's funny.
Why do you have so many fucking fans?
Because
Never
Zach.
mind, continue your story.
Continue.
So Orion then entices to hype me up to this woman.
Entices?
Yes,
So you might say it's enticing?
one would say yes.
Like Michael B. Jordan's anal icing?
Yeah, I don't know who that is.
It's a lyric from a Lil Dong song.
Oh.
Lil Dong in the description below. Go check out his music. It goes hard.
What's up, Lil Dong?
I like TMI.
TMI is a good song. Anyways, Orion hypes me up to this woman, and eventually it becomes, I'm going over to her place. And so this whole time, Orion's hyping me up, and then she starts sending me some pictures, and it was pretty baller. And then Marshall takes my phone, because I can no longer send messages, like, at all. Like, I know...
So you were 1 beer in.
No, I was a lot more than 1 beer in. Like, I kind of fuck around with the texting with you guys a little bit, but I was not able to function whatsoever, and they kind of drugged me to the car.
What?
Were you frying chicken in there?
Bro, I was.
So, we leave the Joe. This is about 1:30, 2 o'clock, and they drag me to the car, and the boys, they bring me to this woman's house. And essentially, they drugged me to the door, knocked on the door, and left.
Can we take another pause real fast?
Yes.
So, what day is this? Friday?
This is Saturday morning now.
So, Friday night, I closed, right? We close at 12. I get home like 12:30. I'm just now starting to go to bed. I get a call from Orion Mount at 2 o'clock in the morning.
That's Maverick's brother.
Yes. That's Maverick's brother.
That's my brother. And he's like, Maverick, what are you doing? I'm like, trying to go to sleep. And this is what he said. He goes, we just sent Damion into a whore's house. And he explained the situation to me. And I was like, man, that boy sounds like he's in rough shape.
I was in rough shape.
It sounded like we were getting videos, the group was. And it was basically Damion going, hey, I'm gonna get some pussy.
I don't remember that.
I can pull up the video if you want me to.
I would very much like that.
What? Really?
I don't.
But that was what. That's what I heard. So continue.
So, anyway, the boys drag me. They ditch me at the door, and they ring the doorbell and run off. And she opens the door, and we go in, we drink, we do, we got the pussy. Anyway, eventually, I remember Zach White come in and say, Damion, it's time to go. So this is the part that gets a little sketch.
Sketch?
Yeah, there's some...
Did he poke a hole in your condom?
No, there are some inconsistencies. Either I was drunk or something bad happened. And I was also drunk.
What do you mean?
So, there is a
Wait, I'm sorry. I keep interrupting. I'm so sorry. But I was looking for the video, and I just realized what the picture for Tyler needs to be.
You're so right.
Yeah. Tyler made a me for a we, and it looked exactly like
it.
him.
It is so spot on.
It is pretty good.
Oh, I do have videos.
After the podcast, I would like to see that.
Well, you could provide it on the podcast for the audio.
Okay.
Because the audio is the distinctive part to me.
Okay.
There's not any names. I don't drop any names, do I?
Well, I mean...
No, I
We've
don't
already
remember.
said everything.
You have no good idea how good of a time he is having. I am having the best time. I'm about to get pussy.
I don't even remember... Oh, wait. I think this was just you screaming.
I remember that one.
Okay. And then...
I choose to believe Damion made...
Yes.
I choose to believe that Damion made that exact squealing noise when he climaxed.
Well, Tyler, you're never going to find out.
I'll just continue believing my version of reality.
Hey, man. More power to you. So anyway, eventually, I don't remember if I walk out of her apartment or if I am brought out of her apartment. But I remember sitting down in the Vic and Orion's like, Damion, you okay? I'm like, and for some reason the door's locked. And I didn't put it together, but it's a cop. Orion drives a cop Vic.
Yeah.
And the back door's locked. I was like, I need this door open. I threw up in the parking lot. So
that's fun. You were so drunk.
So it gets better.
Oh?
What? We're not done yet.
Okay.
So we're eventually I start throwing up. I get out and I start talking to Marshall. I'm like, I'm ready to box, and I start shadow boxing in the parking lot. And then I stumble.
You know
I
exactly
get on the ground.
what that looked like.
Yeah.
It looked like a retard fighting off bees, I bet, man.
So then I stumble and I roll on the ground. But Marshall, I ain't doing too hot, and then I throw up again.
Oh my god.
So eventually, Marshall, he comes down and lays with me. We're not near the throw up. It wasn't a drastic amount.
Damion
of throw up.
does, not Damion.
So
Marshall
this
does
is
During
round
this
two?
time, during this time, round 2 of throwing up,
No.
no. During this time, I notice a member of the crew is missing. Zach White is gone, and the woman is gone, and the woman came out with me to the car.
You came out?
No.
I'm
Dude,
so
I'm
proud
so
of
proud of
you.
you, Damion.
Congratulations.
Your month is over, but you know what? You did it.
So, we're not exactly sure where Zach went.
We?
I'm not exactly sure. I think Marshall and Orion know. I think I know the answer.
They did your woman.
I think my woman got did again. I
Was
think
it
someone
your
got
woman?
I think someone got my sloppy seconds.
Damion did not give that good dick.
I threw up in the parking lot again. And then eventually I don't...
Again?
Yeah.
A third time?
I threw up like 6 times.
My man did more than the United States could in World War II.
So...
What the
Hang
fuck
on,
does
hang on.
that
He
mean?
dropped a third.
Oh.
So...
And a fourth
Eventually, we all get loaded back up in the car. We get the PVC pipe, and we go to Cookout. We're
Yeah.
calling in Cookout. I'm like, I need this door open. I throw up in the Cookout
Dude.
parking lot twice.
God damn, Damion.
How drunk were you?
I'm not finished. So, somewhere at this time, I couldn't keep down the onion rings and hush
And you
puppies.
kept going back to him, didn't you?
I went back to him. I didn't eat the burger. I remember the following morning I had a Cookout burger in the fridge, and it tasted fucking awesome.
I bet you were like, oh, burger.
I was. Eventually, in the parking lot, I kind of spat up a little bit here. So that's like throw up number 6. And Marshall drags my ass into my apartment and helps me get in my bed, like I did to him that one day.
Yeah.
Somewhere on the way home from Cookout, I called Preston.
Oh boy.
And I was like...
No, it wasn't. It was in a parking lot. I thought it was your apartment. I had a video of it.
Of me calling Preston?
Yeah, Marshall sent it to me.
I don't remember calling Preston at all. I didn't know I called Preston until the following day when I was driving to my foreman's house to go party. Not the following day, later that day, I called Preston to check in and see what's going on. He's like, Damion, you called me last night. I'm like, what?
Do you want me to tell you what you said from what I can remember in the video?
What'd I say?
Preston, I just had sex!
That's exactly what Preston's told me.
Yeah, okay,
I was
yes.
like, that's awesome.
You don't even remember calling him.
No, I don't remember calling Preston at all.
That's
like, I was
terrible.
calling Preston on my way to my foreman's house, and he was like, yeah, you called me last night. I'm like, what? I didn't remember any of it.
My man went, ooga.
I did. So, I come home, sleep.
You won?
Next, now we're at like 11 o'clock. I'm going to my foreman's house. We're going to go tubing in the Smokies.
Mhm.
We bought alcohol. I got to use my ID at a gas station for the first time. Bought alcohol. We drank, tubed. Then I went to the second bar of my birthday. Went to the Tennessee Tap House. My foreman's son plays in a band, and they were performing there. My manager picked up my tab, and I had at least 2 pitchers of beer and then some there.
Mm-hmm.
Really good. And then there were talks about us going to Keever's dad's bar. And then I just didn't make it there because I ended up drinking more. I was like, I can't drive yet. And then I ended up going to the Joe afterwards.
I want to call you out on something.
What?
So we've talked about for a little bit now in the group chat about how we were probably going to go to Keever's bar, right?
Mm-hmm.
And so we had already determined, like, Damon's like, yeah, let's go, right? So I go...
Keeper's Craft Brewery.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I go to get my car. I come back to Eli's. And Eli shows up with no Damion. Because Eli and Tyler drove all the way to the apartment. They got there. And they're like, Damion, where are you at? He's like, give me a few more minutes.
Yeah,
I am
definitely...
not... You let them... You
I felt really bad. I texted Eli. I'm like, bro, I feel bad.
That was an asshole move.
It was.
You should give Eli apology head.
Yeah,
I'll
that's
take $20 instead.
yeah, that's just kind of gay.
You
not for $20. The
Do
apology.
you value his head at $20?
How good can it be?
Ooh.
There's only one way to find out.
I'm waiting on him.
He did say his volume of his mouth is very small. It fit perfectly.
Got the twofer with that one.
I know, that was good. Continue, Damion.
But I definitely did Eli. I didn't know who all was there. I knew Eli was at my apartment. I felt really bad, but I couldn't.
It was me and Eli.
Thank you. I gathered that just now.
I was waiting on you.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah.
So was Kiever. He totally didn't fall asleep.
Oh,
We definitely didn't drive all the way to Oak Ridge not to go to Kiever's craft brewery.
We went to Waffle House, though.
We did go to Waffle House.
I was about to say, I read that you guys didn't end up going. Like,
No.
Eli
Yeah.
texted
Yeah.
me later on.
Because they closed at midnight. By the time we got to Matthew's
They
house,
closed-
it was already 11.
They closed at midnight? What the
Yes.
fuck?
It's Oak Ridge.
It's a craft brewery, not a
that's
bar.
fair. Oh, I found the problem with it. Anyways, I ended up going to the Joe.
Mm-hmm.
This is at, like, midnight. Because I needed time to cool down at the tap house and whatnot. Get ready to go to the Joe, and I see a good friend's there. Her name's Mary. She apparently knows everyone in the group, and no one knows her. I went to school with her and worked at ACE
I bet she
together.
doesn't know me.
She said she did.
She
Me?
said she did.
Yeah,
she said she
she-
knows you too.
She listed everyone in the group except for Seth and Zach.
Oh,
Yeah.
my bad.
I think she's gaslighting us. I don't think any of us actually know her. Because
I don't.
I asked like multiple times,
Yeah,
how
I
do
know.
I know you? And I did not get a straight answer.
We were both drunk. Anyway, so I kind of go out and hang with them. Zach Walsh came that night too. And we were just chilling. I drank a couple pitchers. Went to town. Saw an old buddy I hadn't seen in like 10 years. And then we went to Waffle House afterwards.
Fat people when they see their penis.
Anyways.
He got it.
That was a delayed reaction right there, but you drunk.
So, what? Now? No. Anyways. Get to Waffle House, we sit down, there's a guy at our booth that I don't know. He ends up being a bouncer that kicked me out of the Joe a month and a half ago for being allegedly drunk. He meant to kick
was
out
no
Marshall.
What?
Because apparently Marshall bumped into him. Like, he said, I know you. You're the kid we kicked out for being underage and drinking. I didn't mean to kick you out. You were just the first one we saw.
That's funny.
Apparently, I said, do you know who it was? And he clearly pointed out Marshall. Like, I showed him a group of, like, a bunch of us hanging out. He picked out Marshall. He's like, it's the guy who does the fighting at the Joe.
That's funny.
He doesn't, like, that night was his last night. I was just the first person they saw. And when they found out I was underage, or I wasn't underage, allegedly underage and drinking, that's when they were like, oh, good thing we kicked him out. I wasn't supposed to get kicked out. I was just a victim.
Sure.
So, I found that really funny. He doesn't work there anymore. But, so, it makes me feel slightly better that I wasn't supposed to get kicked out, but... Also, they said I fell down the stairs twice. For the record, their stairs is 2 steps.
And you fell down them twice.
They said I fell down twice, and they found me at the bottom of the stairs. There's no physical way I could have gone down them twice.
Okay.
Unless you went up them twice.
So
I mean, it's only 2
that was
How
not
hard is it to
specified.
get back up them?
So
Apparently-
the story changed throughout the night, by the way. It was like 3 times, then it went to 2 times, then it was, I think it was 1 time, and now it's, I definitely only fell 1 time. Whenever it first happened, you said 3 to 2 times.
What?
What do you mean, what? I almost just said the N-word.
Dude, first bleep in forever.
I know, really.
Please don't make me do it.
Someone should make him do
Eskimo.
No, it's fine. No one ever left a comment saying if we need to bleep that. Let us know in
Eli,
the
say
comments
it.
down below if we need to bleep Eskimo.
it. Eli's
No.
going to say the N-word.
Eskimo with the hard O.
Escomo.
But yeah, that happened.
It's the last O because Eskimo. If you're not using the hard O, it's Eskimo.
Eskimo.
What's up, my Eskimo?
That sounds like some variation of enema.
For me, it sounded more like eczema.
Is that all of the birthday
that's fair.
tale?
Yeah,
It's a
that
mix.
pretty much wraps up the Saturday birthday detail.
I feel
If you go follow Damien's OnlyFans, you can hear his exact play-by-play recollection of the sex.
He doesn't remember much of it, I'd wager, given how much he remembers of the rest of the night.
No, you haven't seen the video.
No, I haven't.
Oh, you don't know there's a video, Damion? Not your
Officer,
best.
it was one doozy of a night.
Not your best performance, bud.
Isn't it his only performance?
It's not my only performance.
It is his only
It is not
performance.
my only
Damien,
performance.
was their tongue?
There was tongue. She had pierced titties.
You've told us this. This is the one
So
thing
you're
told.
okay with pierced titties?
Yeah.
I don't have anything against pierced
It's just not pierced nose.
Okay.
septum piercing, which she definitely also had a septum piercing.
Mister, I would never.
Dude.
How the mighty have fallen.
Oh, I would never.
I would never.
Look at how lower your standards have went. My man got drunk and let me tell you, was given a whore and said, "All right, standards down." And
So-
you're claiming this is your second?
Oh yeah.
Fuck off.
Sex
okay.
time.
Yeah.
You know what else he said he'd never do?
What?
Pegging.
Ooh.
We know how much your nevers mean, Damien.
Yeah. You just set the value of a never.
So I will
so you're
never
never
be in a
gonna suck my dick?
relationship with some. I am never going to suck your dick.
Yeah.
We'll update you at the end of the Vegas trip if that's still true. Because to this point, Damien said he's going to sleep with a girl every day of the trip. And I know there's going to be a point where he's going to be like, damn, it's been like 3 days, Maverick, please.
Never.
He's going to be having a wet dream and he's going to be sharing a bed with Maverick and he's going to be like, oh.
I'm gonna wake up and be like, "What the fuck?" He did say,
oh, damn, I'm going to pretend I'm still asleep.
I wake up, what the? Oh.
I'm going to wake up, Seth, and just hear,
I'll be like,
what the fuck's going on over there? And you're both just going to go, and you're just going to stay completely still like you about to climb back in the chair.
And then it's gonna be like, "Oh, what did you say? What? I just woke up."
I need to use the bathroom.
Oh, dude. I feel like, you know what? It'd be Austin. Because he would be delirious and he'd be like, long hair.
It's true. Austin does have Finboy in his family.
He does.
What?
Yeah, his brother.
Austin, I think, in relation to the group, is the closest one to a woman.
What do you mean? You
Yeah.
disagree? Who's
Yeah,
closer?
well,
No, I didn't know that.
Oh.
Yeah.
That was
We can say that because he doesn't watch these podcasts.
Yeah,
It's true.
we can talk shit about him. You know
Yeah.
what? I don't care that he broke
Austin's
his elbow.
penis is not 8 inches.
It is not. That guy claimed one time it was 8 inches.
He claimed it
Bullshit.
for a minute. Actually.
He wouldn't even show us.
Are
But
you
now
saying
we
we
know.
want another Zach?
Oh man, Zach did do that for a while.
I don't want another Zach in the group.
I'm glad you clarified that because you didn't say I didn't want that. I was about to call you out on it. What, you never want that again? Say it.
I never want another Zach in the group.
I'll kill you with a hammer.
Oh, well. Do we have any other birthday? What about future birthdays? Anything about them?
No,
I'm looking forward to when I turn 100.
My 31st birthday is gonna be wild.
Dude,
What are you gonna do?
wait for your 32nd
Your mom.
birthday.
Fuck.
Well, until next time, guys. Oh, yeah, we're not going to have another one until, like, after Vegas.
Yeah,
No,
yeah.
we can do one at Vegas.
Oh, we might have one during Vegas.
Okay, so next week we are going out of town,
Except for me.
except for
Expedition.
Tyler.
If you want a
Expedition
solo
Vegas.
Tyler podcast
Please don't.
where he can bring his own guest and talk about anything, let us know.
No, it'll be bad.
Tyler, Keever, and
We
Kane.
That would be a deranged podcast.
We may attempt to make a podcast while we're out of town. We may
If it's
not.
season 3
if,
or
if
season
it's
4.
if it's me, Cade, and Keever, it's gonna be about religion.
Hey, we haven't had one of those podcasts yet.
Okay. Don't expect a podcast next week, but maybe you'll be surprised. But the week after that, we'll be back.
Next week, you might have 2
And-
podcasts.
No. I have another announcement. Pretty soon, me and Austin are moving into a house. And in that house, we will have a room dedicated to
To
D&D.
cucks. For Austin's cuck fetish. He loves being a cuck.
That's his room. The room I'm talking about is going to be for D&D, Magic, but most importantly for you guys, podcasting. So we'll be going back to the video format. We'll have
In
audio.
person.
Yeah, we'll have audio as well, but we'll have everyone at the same table. You guys will be able to see us.
Woo!
You'll be able to
It'll
see
be great.
whenever Damion
Whoa.
takes his pants off or
Yep.
starts jerking his gherkin.
Yep, he does it quite a bit.
He
Eli,
does.
If it's the same room, you could become one of those like D&D streamers. You
Holy
could be
shit,
the next
you're right.
Critical Role.
It's true. Maybe
Austin
we'll
might
start
actually
doing
show up to
D&D
Sunday
on the
Slam
channel.
You'd get canceled so fast, given what I've heard about the campaign.
Ooh, yeah, that's probably not a good idea. My campaign is, hey, you don't know shit. All right, this can't. I'll
we're
do
gonna go
it.
and do this D&D
I
campaign.
just won't stream it on Twitch.
Okay, there you go.
What?
We ever going to do this D&D campaign?
Yeah, I need time. Anyways, the Gila monster is getting really angry. I'll see you guys maybe next week, but more realistically, the week after that.
See ya for season 4, guys.
Bye.
Comment
That's
below
so
who
gay.
your favorite
That
host
was
is.
such a gay. Oh, he
That
got
was a
ended.
flea
Oh,
bite.
he
Yes,
did
end it.
Thank you for listening to this week's edition. If you enjoyed it, please like, subscribe, and leave a comment to let us know how we did. I would also like to note that nothing any of our hosts say at any point is to be taken seriously or as genuine advice. All hosts are simply adding their genuine personality to each episode, thus making this podcast the realest one yet. No cap.